How's it going, y'all? I'll go ahead and just jump right into this next part. Got a lot to show, so start this off with Amityville 1992. I just picked this up today, along with two others, at a place called Total Video. They were just selling off some of their old VHSs. Directed by Tony Randall, the guy that did Hellbound Hellraiser 2, which is probably my favorite Hellraiser that I've seen. I've only seen the first two, but you know, I really enjoyed the second one, so this might not be half bad. And look at that guy. Looks insane. I know it's probably not all that great, but we'll see. And picked up this movie called Honeymoon, Till Death Do Us Part. This year in New York, 76,336 women will get married, 282 will be murdered. Well, that's cheerful. Fucked up. But yeah, got some pretty cool cover art. I got these for $1, by the way. The last one I picked up today at Total Video was Still Life. I don't know, it might be decent. Got some cool cover art. Looks to have come out in 1993. Be checking that out. And next up, I'll be showing more videos I got from Scarecrow Video in Seattle. That place is massive and extremely impressive. If anybody watching these videos is ever in Seattle, you might want to check that place out. And that's an understatement. But anyway, starting this off with the Phantasm 2 VHS. Picked this up there. It was about $6. And just glad to have this. And this image here is the very first image I'd ever seen of any of the Phantasm movies as a kid, and it terrified me and it had me intrigued at the same time. It's just one of those images that's been ingrained, embedded in my brain for years and years and years, and I'll probably never go away. I'm definitely going to be getting a poster of this at some point. But yeah, I love this movie. Glad they finally released it on DVD. I'll just show those, I might as well. This is the foreign one I picked up earlier this year. Early January. I wasn't sure if Phantasm 2 was going to be released at all on DVD, so I just went ahead and picked this up. Great transfer on this. Anamorphic widescreen, just like this one, the recent release. Anamorphic widescreen. And this is a must-have. Pretty much everyone on here has the Phantasm film, so I mean, this is long overdue in coming out. I just wanted to kind of show all these together to show the different cover arts that they've had for these. This one being the best in my opinion, but I got my own reasons for that, obviously. But I don't know. So I got 3 versions of Phantasm. Well, not 3 versions, 3 different covers, I guess. But can never have too much Phantasm, in my opinion. And next up, more from Scarecrow Video. We got, do it like this, Psycho Cop 2. Pretty cool cover art. See the chick in the dude's glasses. Don't know anything about this movie, but I figured, why not? Seen it in a few people's updates, Psycho Cop 1 and 2. Don't know anything about it. We got Combat Shock. I've heard about this in people's updates as well. I have the DVD, but can't wait to actually check this out. Combat Shock. And my first Gorgon clamshell, Frankenstein 80. He had a bone to pick. Is that right? Man. So glad to have found this. Gorgon Video, like I said. Very cool to have. I love to get all of their releases, obviously. But it's the first one, so. And then got Headhunter. Looks to be really sun faded. but I don't know. Looks like it might be pretty cheesy. I wasn't gonna not pick it up, you know. And the last one I picked up that day at Scarecrow was Surf Nazis Must Die. Now that's a title for you. Under media, one of my favorites. It looks to have something to do with trauma, so I don't know. It's gonna be nuts, I'm imagining. And also from Scarecrow Video, Horror Planet, also known as Inseminoid, which I found out about 3/4 of the way through the movie. After you see one of the creatures, you'll recognize it. But that's that. And then we have one I had seen in KNJHorror.com's videos, House of Terror. Got some pretty cool cover art. Guy getting almost stabbed in the eye. There's a skeleton in every closet, some in the basement, and a few in the attic. That's a lot of skeletons. Nothing there. Cut, unfortunately. Cool. Alright. Bad Moon. Another werewolf movie. That's a pretty sweet cover. Don't know how the movie is. Next up we had one I was really happy to pick up, The Dark Ride. And this is fully intact from what I can see. I didn't really take a close look at a lot of these. But yeah, glad to pick this up. That's that. Pretty cool cover art there too. And then Slaughter High. I picked this up on DVD. Of course. It's about these kids that play this prank on this a little nerdy kid back in high school, and the prank goes wrong obviously, and something happens to the kid, and the kid dies, and the group of kids that play the prank come back to their high school. It's all deserted for their reunion, and shit happens. And that's that. They get what they deserve. It's pretty fucked up what they did to that kid, needless to say, but definitely check this out if you can get it. It's available on DVD easily, so everyone should be able to check it out. Dead Mate. Know nothing about it. Looks kind of goofy, if you ask me. What? That. Then we have Vamp. I don't know what to say about this one. Bunch of lesbian looking vampires. Nothing wrong with that. Murders in the Rue Morgue. Again, know nothing about this really. The last one I picked up at the Scarecrow that day was Desecration. Actually really happy to find this. I heard Slasher Index, aka Devour the Flesh, he was talking about this, said it was pretty trippy. So I'm glad to have found it. Couldn't find it on DVD anywhere, but glad to own it now finally. Look at that. Crazy ass nun. Some cover art for you too. These last two A little something I picked up from Half Price Books. Christine, you know, nothing exciting. And Iga, or Iga, I don't know how you pronounce that. Iga. Hosted by Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Love me some Elvira. But that's that, and I'll go ahead and cut it off there, and stay tuned for the next part, because I think that'll probably be my favorite of all the movies that I've shown, just because of what's going to be shown in this next part, so stay tuned. Peace. Until next time.